Hey, 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 do you make a mountain out of a molehill? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Sick Pajama Grandma. I have got a cold, and instead of making a mountain out of a molehill, I discovered that we ran out of facial tissue because everybody in the household has a cold. So did I make a mountain out of that molehill? Did I get up and out in the wintry snow to go get some more facial tissue? No, I grabbed a roll of toilet paper and I just rolled with it. I just went with it. I didn't make it a big deal and I just solved the problem. That's the thing I think with making a mountain out of a molehill. I love this expression because so often in business, especially the bigger our businesses get and the more people we have involved in them, it seems like little issues, little challenges, little things that should just be, yeah, do this and done, take forever to get resolved and to get solved. And actually, it's partly because this expression has been with us as human beings for so long. It's from the mid 1500s when the English adopted making a mountain out of a molehill as an alliteration. And alliterations tend to stick with us because, mountain, molehill, and make all start with M. And so it's fun and easy to say, and that means it's fun and easy to do, right? It does expound on human nature. It's actually a saying that goes back to the ancient Greeks. So it is so well ingrained in our human behavior, in our human psychology, that everybody just accepts it as reality and as truth, even though it's completely ridiculous. To blow something out of proportion, to make it, take a small thing and make it big, is silly, right? And unless it's taking a small amount of cash and making it a huge amount of cash, we don't want to probably be doing it for our business. We might have a little customer service problem and we might let that actually destroy our company. It can happen. I've seen it happen time and time again with companies that they'll have a little problem and they just don't handle it properly. And especially in this day and age, sorry about that, in this day and age of the internet and social media, it is so easy for one little thing to get just blown out of proportion and destroy companies, destroy people, destroy politicians, destroy lives. It's just incredibly amazing that it makes it important for us to be vigilant and pay attention to and not do that. Make sure we're not falling prey to and making bigger issues out of things that just don't matter. What I like to do is ask myself, is this going to matter a year from now? And if it's something that isn't going to matter a year from now, I push that decision down to the person that's it's best and right for them to make that decision. Think of customer service in your business. One of my personal biggest pet peeves is dealing with an organization when I have a little problem and I know for a fact that the person that's talking to me on the phone about it, the customer service rep, can solve my problem by the push of a button. But instead, she has to get her manager on the line, or he has to get his manager on the line, and then that manager has to send it to a committee, and the committee has to decide, and maybe 3 months later, someone will push the button for me and my problem will be resolved. At that point, I found somebody else to do business with, right? And so that's making a mountain out of a molehill. Something that's easy for a company to do and that's arbitrarily a rule that they made up that is killing their business from a customer service standpoint, destroys customer service and destroys companies all the time. So make sure you're not blowing things out of proportion, that you're not making a bigger deal out of things that just don't matter or things that are outside of your control. If the economy changes, if you get a new competitor in town, those things are outside of your control. But what you do about it and how you react to it is 100% in your control. You can make it the end of the world, or you can use it as a stepping stone to say, well, how are we going to get better? How are we going to serve our customers better? What are we going to do about this in a proactive way to use it as a benefit, not as a catastrophe for our organization? That's it. That's what I'm thinking today. I'm going to actually not make a mountain out of a molehill cold today, but I am going to go feed my cold some more. Actually, this is lime tea today, lime and raw honey tea today. I don't know for a fact, but I suspect limes work just as well as lemons when it comes to these kind of home remedy things. That's it. Have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill unless it's cash. Bye.